time. The green of the trees and the softness of your hair. I know where I'm going 'cause I'm already there. Oh baby, born to ride. I got the world in my pocket when I got you by my side. Feeling alright, you know I really feel fine. The summer's in the air and I'm rocking down the line.
Thanks for tuning in to Born to Ride. This week is show number 440. For years, Born to Ride TV is bringing you the best in local, national, and international biker event coverage. Ron and Deb Galletti are standing by on location in Daytona Beach as we go to Bike Week on Born to Ride.
Thanks for tuning in to Born to Ride TV. It is Bike Week, Main Street, the Mardi Gras Saloon, Deb.
That's right. It's all happening here. One-stop shop. It's all going on. Food, action, everything.
They have everything here at the Mardi Gras. There's some of the best food, some of the best bands, action-packed. But stay tuned today on Born to Ride TV. We have an exclusive with Indian Larry coming up. A big interview with him. We're going to look at some Jesse James bikes and some Billy Lane bikes. That and a lot more, so stay tuned.
This is Indian Larry from New York City, and we're down here in Daytona Beach, March for Bike Week, and you're watching Born to Ride TV.
Hey, it's Bike Week.
Little Emily is right. It is Bike Week, and this is Daytona Beach. This is one of the biggest biker blowouts in the world, and as always, Born to Ride was there.
Coming here for 55 years.
One of the newest and best attractions on Main Street is the Mardi Gras Saloon. Actually, it's several places in one location. Now that's convenience. Here's Craig Chertok to tell us all about it.
Hey, welcome to Bike Week 2004, right here in Daytona Beach. Welcome to the Mardi Gras Saloon, the newest and greatest place on Main Street, the 600 block of Main Street, North Side. We got the Mardi Gras Saloon, we got bars, we got girls, we got liquor, we got bands, we got a steakhouse, we got a blues and jazz club. Come on down and see us. We're having some fun. The weather's been great, sunshine every day. Can't beat this. This is the event of the year. The Main Street Steakhouse. It's the only restaurant midstream. It's a sit-down restaurant serving the best meat on Main Street. T-bones, strip steaks, prime rib, chicken, shrimp, and we've got oysters and shrimp cocktail. The best oysters in all of Daytona. We got the Mardi Gras Saloon, the Main Street Steakhouse, and the Alibi Lounge. The best view up and down Main Street. Biketoberfest, you need to be in Daytona. Come see the beautiful women, have our steaks, our food, come have our liquor, enjoy our bands, just enjoy Daytona. This is what it's all about. We're located Main Street 600 block between Oleander and Wild Olive. Come visit, please.
Of course, Jesse James had his West Coast choppers on display. Billy Lane's Choppers Incorporated drew crowds of admirers. Stay tuned. We'll be right back with an exclusive interview with the world-famous bike builder, Indian Larry. Do you get our monthly exclusive newsletter? Sign up at borntoride.com and get on our mailing list today. Find us on Facebook, Born to Ride TV and Magazine, the ultimate multimedia biker experience. Indian Larry is a custom bike designer and builder who has achieved remarkable popularity because of the extraordinary bikes he creates. He recently won the biker build-off against Billy Lane, his good friend and compadre. Born to Ride was fortunate to obtain an exclusive interview with this one-of-a-kind chopper guru.
The name Indian Larry came actually from the Indian motorcycle. I built a chopped 50 Chief years ago, and I had a lot of nicknames. You know, in the biker world, you get nickname here, nickname, and finally one lands on you and sticks. And luckily, Indian Larry stuck, and it's a nickname I can live with. Some of the nicknames were not so flattering, but they came from the Indian motorcycle. I'm actually Belgium, I'm not Indian, but I do believe in American Indian spiritual ideals, so it was a quite appropriate name. I've always been a motorcycle superstar, except I was the only one that knew it. So it really doesn't feel much different to me. I'm just a regular chopper guy. I'm just a biker. I'm no different than anybody else, really. I mean, in my opinion, everybody's a superstar in their own realm. Well, some of the changes in the motorcycling now, it seems like it'd be a big advent in the custom bike. A lot of what people are calling choppers now are not choppers, in my opinion. They're custom bikes. I really build choppers. That's what I like to build, like straight up choppers. Not saying there's anything wrong with the custom bikes. It's just not what I do. I'm all about the motor, all about the performance, all about the speed and the handling of the bike, and also I'm about elevating the art. I was a man that coined the term motorcycle artist in the industry. No one was using that term before I coined it years ago. But I think it's all great for the industry. I personally think the whole world should be filled with motorcyclists, and I think everybody would get along a whole lot better. What I tell everybody what they should do, not only with motorcycles, but in life, find out what you like to do, what you love to do, and pursue that with all the passion you can and as hard as you can, and your success and your money and your fame, if you want it, will follow. Most of the ideas I have for bike building are already in my head. I don't know where that comes from, whether it would be like God-given talent or demonic possession. I don't know where they come from. I just have tons of ideas, and I just keep building, and I don't even really try to build anything so radical. I just try to keep refining it to get to the ultimate perfect motorcycle. I'm really on the quest for the holy grail, so to speak, for the perfect motorcycle, the perfect day, the perfect bike, the perfect ride. So that's what I'm after. Yeah, the bike that I built for the last Discovery episode with Billy Lane, the one where I won the 2003 Discovery Bike Building Championship, I believe that's right behind us. That's this bike right here behind us. And yeah, I had a lot of help on that bike. I mean, my painter, my seat maker, Paul Cox, my painter, Robert Padrake from Custom Auto Design, my whole entire team, Kino, everybody put their heart into that bike. We built that bike in 20 days, which was a tremendous feat. Any real builder will tell you that's a feat. And yeah, it's beyond passion. It's an obsession building these bikes. And I tell people it's not what I do, it's what I am. I have no choice. This is really a burning obsession. It's what I do, and I'm going to continue to do this until I can't do it anymore, actually. The change in motorcycling, I mean, I love the acceptance. I mean, as you said, we will be thrown out of restaurants. We would not accept it. It was always looked on like you were a bad guy, and in some incidents, we were bad guys, but not in general. Everybody was pretty. There's much more understanding of the whole bike thing right now, and I love it. I love the acceptance. I love to be able to make the money and to make it so that everybody in my crew actually profits from it. And and I'm not done yet. I don't believe I've reached my peak or the fame. I'm just going to pursue my goal and my dream as hard as I possibly can, and not so much for myself, because I basically have everything I want out of life. Just mostly for my crew. I want everybody to share in the success and get really to be able to fulfill their dreams. And my wife, my whole crew, I just want everybody to be happy. I'm sort of like a throwback to the 60s, because I started doing this when I was very young, and I don't think I ever grew up. I don't think I ever progressed out of motorcycling. I do use all the new modern technology, the best materials, the latest state-of-the-art stuff. I use a lot of stuff from the space program, and I try to build these bikes the best I can. But I don't care what other builders are doing, like these cookie cutter bikes and stuff. I really don't care about what anybody's doing about anything in my life. I do what I feel like doing, regardless of where the chips might fall. Whatever, even if I do something and someone perceives it as negative, if I feel in my heart it's the right thing to do, I don't care what people think. I don't care how people perceive my bikes. If I like them and I love them, then people can go to hell then. But I'm really happy that people perceive these bikes and they like them. I like it when people look at the bikes and they smile and they're happy and they just start staring at them and they get hypnotized when they look at them. I like that when people enjoy them as much as I do. People can contact me through IndyLarry.com. It'll be the phone numbers on there, mailing address, the address of the shop, all the merchandise is on there, how to contact me for a build. What's next? I have a lot of movies pending on the table right now. We're talking about some other Discovery work. I have a biography that's being written this year. They're doing a video game. I have a bunch of national ad campaigns out there, and I actually am too busy. And mostly I'm not even building for the public anymore. I only build bikes for myself to bring to the shows, and if they sell from the shows, that's okay. But I really don't want the public dictating to me what I should build. I just want to build, my art. I'm not building bikes for the public. I'm actually sculpting when I build. So if someone wants to build one of my bikes, I get a lot of collectors to build it. So that's pretty much what's going new and on the future for me.
Born to Ride is a multimedia marketing and promotional machine with TV, magazines, streaming radio, and internet advertising opportunities. There are tens of thousands of motorcycles. We reach the people who ride them. Born to Ride. Find out more at borntoride.com.
Quaker Steak and Lube Wednesday nights! Woo!
Hey, it's Radical Randy, and you know what, Tampa Bay, it was time for a change, and guess where the change is at? It's called Quaker Steak and Lube, where tonight, it is our Wednesday night bike night, where tonight we have over 1,000 bikes here, and we invite you out here every Wednesday night, where party and fun and music and giveaways, bike of the night, everything, and Born to Ride TV tapings, right here at Quaker Steak and Lube, every Wednesday night, your #1 bike night choice.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think right now, this young lady right here, can you hold this? And would you like to give it to this big guy real quick and tell him, hey man, you just won bike of the night. Let's hear it for him, huh? Make some noise for him. Yeah.
Believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen, we're here at Quaker Steak and Lube again for the Wednesday night bike of the night choice. Big John with the Heartbreaker motorcycle here. Big John, tell us about this motorcycle.
It's a 2004 Redneck Custom. It's a ground up bike. Built mostly in my garage. Teddy's Hot Bikes did a lot of the sheet metal work on it, but the frame's got over 300 hours just in weld molding the frame, completely chromed all the way through. It's got a TP 124-inch motor in it, Baker 6-speed, 250 rear. Just pretty much a ground-up custom from all the way from just a bare frame.
You know what? It's nice to do an interview with a bike of the night here that actually knows everything in their bike. This is not store-bought, ladies and gentlemen. This is a bike that is built from the ground up. I mean, every nut and bolt. And I heard, John, it took you how long to build this thing?
About 9 months, start to finish.
Man, I tell you what, the paint job is excellent, too. Who done this paint job?
It's actually a guy that bought one of my old bikes. His name is Brian Loker, and he's out of Kansas City Design Craft. He's 24 years old.
Tell us about that wild front end you got on here. A lot of people were walking around this bike tonight, and they were looking at the front end mostly on this scooter.
It's a Golddammer. It's built by Mike Golddammer out of Toronto, Canada. They start out life as a 115-pound block of solid aluminum, the upper triple trees, and then it's just milled from there in a CNC machine.
Ladies and gentlemen, can you believe this bike here at Quaker Steak and Lube and Tracy? I think he really deserves Bike of the Night. What do you think?
Absolutely.
Well, let's give him up his trophy here tonight. Give it down to Big John. Big John, you are the Quaker Steak Born to Ride Bike of the Night.
Thanks. Born to ride, baby. Born to ride.
Okay, this is Indian Larry, and this about wraps it up for this episode of Born to Ride TV. And maybe I'll see you guys again next time. Bye-bye.
Ronnie, that was a great bike week and a great show. Did you have fun? Yeah, you did, huh? Deb, what do you think, man? Bike week's coming to an end. Hope everybody enjoyed the show.
That's right. Hope you all had a good time like we did over at Bike Week. Everybody had a good time, right?
All right, so we'll see you guys next week from the Galletti family right here on Born to Ride.
Hi, I'm Mickey Jones, and when I want to know what's happening in the biker world, I go right to borntoride.com.
Oh baby, born to ride. Born to ride. I got the world in my pocket when I got you by my side.